And I was like, oh, okay, I'm dancing. And a really cute girl comes up to me, like really cute. And I didn't have the confidence back then to like go up to girls. And I think one time earlier that night, I was dancing. I saw a girl next to me, and I just put my hand on her back. I was like, I think you're really pretty. that was literally, it was that.
Oh no,
it was just like, thanks, and that's it. And I was like, I'm never hitting on another girl again. It is Morokaii with two eyes. We are back, and today I am going to be talking. No, hold on. It's not
Hang
me.
on.
It's us. It is us.
What's going on, guys? It's Morokaii. We're back. New podcast every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
Hold on,
7 a.m. Spotify.
4:30
p.m.
I'll let you intro it.
YouTube.
I'll let you intro it.
Oh,
Try
fuck.
again.
Here we go.
You've got this. Hold on.
Do I do the... What's going on, guys?
Why not?
Welcome to... Oh, well, fuck. All right.
What, did I interrupt?
No, it's all right. No, well, I wasn't sure because I didn't know if that was going to be like that commentator voice.
No. I'll let you do your commentating
God,
intro, and then I'll
interesting.
follow on. You've got this.
No,
Mister.
Oh, how good.
Yeah.
No, all right, seriously, come on. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, what is going on? Welcome back to Morokaii podcast, Morokaii with two eyes. If you don't know, what the fuck are you doing?
No, we can't insult him. Like, if you one job and you insult the audience.
I think it rockets.
Nah, fuck
Like
it.
Elon Musk.
We'll keep it. That's good.
So, we can play around. How about we just chop it
Yep.
with each little... So, like, we can have, like, you going, like, welcome, and then it's, like, me, two. Oh, that's a lot of editing, though, actually. Maybe let's not do that.
That's like one of those
so
old,
much editing.
That's one.
That's
that I have to do.
Mate, I want your job to be easier. For you. I'm looking out for you.
I love that you're like, we want this old school couples answering machine intro where it's like, hi, it's Jenny and John, and we won't be over.
Those two, when it's, do you remember mine? When it's like, because no one has like just normal phones anymore, I guess. I remember Mum had put one, it's like some song, it's like, hey, how you doing? So we can't get to.
Oh,
so why
really?
don't you leave your name and your number and we'll get back to you. And then
kinda remember
and then
that.
Mum was like, sorry, we can't get to the phone, beep. And I was like, why would you add that?
It's a little-
Like the song, the jingle's there. You didn't, they know we're not home.
Adds a little spin at the
Yeah,
end.
I'm like, what are you doing,
Little bit
Mum?
of spice.
She's like, freestyle.
She starts to belting out a rap.
Oh, we actually do need to intro the podcast.
No, that was good. I'm keeping that.
Fuck it, let's do it then.
Yeah, why not?
Beautiful.
Mate, I want to talk about, look, we went clubbing a lot together.
Too much.
We went out a lot. Before we did go out together, though, I had a couple of times that I went out solo. And when I did, I fucking hated it.
You were Jason Derulo. You were riding solo.
Was. Oh, no, hold on. Not alone.
Oh, okay. Because I was going to say, I was like, we've done a podcast about clubbing alone, and your words themselves. How long are we into this? Maybe too early to actually use a swear word, so I'll refrain. We'll come back to it. Although no, I've already stuffed up by using it in there. You know what? Let's just keep going. It's all good.
I said I'd rather kill myself.
Yeah. Oh, you didn't even swear.
Do you know what? We're going to keep running with it because, real quick, that Reddit episode that you thought, you were like, we're scrapping it. We are scrapping it. I have had 3 messages about the pod. I never get messages about the pod. They loved it. All right.
Today before coming here, I had to learn a Greek dance for one of my best mates.
What?
No. Let me finish because there's a story. Because I'm part of like the groomsman.
Oh,
thing, so I had to learn the dance.
Yep.
My mate and the other guy who watches and listens to our podcast, he's like, dude, you know the podcast that like you hated? You're like, so they're like, man, it's funny as. And I was like, why? Why does everyone think? Because I still to this day will fight that it's. I don't know what. I don't even know. Can't explain why it's blown up. I seriously. What do you think?
I'm actually talking about fucking a Pokemon, and everyone lost it. They loved it. I'm like, so that was definitely. I think that was the last podcast of the night, and it was one of those silly moods you get where it's like, I'm so tired.
Like, the energy levels are just everywhere. sort of like contemplating, like, fuck, am I hungry or do I just need sleep?
Yeah,
Like,
it was like 9 times you put your cap over your head, like I want to be done. What I was going to say was, sorry, when I mean solo, I mean not with you, but with a couple other people.
Yes.
So look, when I started really getting into clubbing, there was a lot of drinking going involved and other stuff. So look, that's when I started really enjoying it. Before that, I was kind of sober going out. Hated it. I do not understand how people can go out sober. Maybe if you've got a big group of friends and there's a couple other people that are sober with you, sure, you got people on your level. Who likes dealing with drunk people?
yeah, not me.
No. And
Not me.
you're going to a place that's filled with them. So I don't understand. My friend, he would hook up a lot. Like, he would get in with people heaps. I had a girlfriend at the time. We went out, and I remember my first night going out clubbing, I think we danced, and I had maybe 2 drinks. We danced for like 5 hours, man. And I thought that's what clubbing was. And I sat there and I went, this is shit.
I just picture like you're dancing there, have One Direction about it. It's like, do the best song ever. And you're like, there, you're like, your girlfriend's here.
That is exactly how we danced.
And then there's always the, and I don't want to be racist here on the podcast, but it's all, it's always the Indian, the random Indian at the back of the club just grinding up on a chick, and the chick's so uninterested, and he's just there, he's like, oh baby, like this, like the whole time, and the chick's just there with her drinking her phone, she's like, I try to like, it's like, just say get off.
Yeah. You're so right.
Or walk away, unless they do the one, and then they're like, their group also comes, so then they're all like, and then I'm like, fuck, people really need to help that chick out. and unfortunately, young Lee, yeah, he didn't quite have the balls to be the man that was brave enough to take on that task. So I tell the security instead.
Oh, you're a pisser. Yeah, so
that happens a lot.
Oh no, you're totally right. You just gave me a bit of a flashback with the type of girl that was like half on her phone, letting someone grind on her that she didn't want. Like, it was somehow she was letting it happen, but it was a pain in the ass to her. But I never understood it. Anyway, so yeah, I thought clubbing was just you go out, and if you're not looking you were looking to get girls, and because I wasn't, it's just dancing. Hated it. Later on, I realised, okay, if you get a good group with you, you dance, you go get some drinks, then you go upstairs and talk. You go upstairs. You go upstairs, you talk with your mates, and then you dance a little more. And then you go back upstairs and you talk some more. Like, you go outside.
So much talk.
So yeah, just so
shit.
Yeah, I didn't, and you'd go from group to group and you'd catch up with people and then you go back and dance, and it was just a whole mix. But at the time when I was like 18, 19, I thought it was just dancing and looking for girls. And that's the worst way to go clubbing. The worst way. So, and the second time I went clubbing, I went with my girlfriend and 2 other people. One dude who was like much older than me kept trying to grab my girlfriend's ass. And I was...
Yeah, I hate...
Mate, I was this... And his mates in his group were kind of pushing him on. Mate, I was 18. Like, I was very tiny back then as well. I'm not the type that wanted to start anything, right? Like, at all. And it's like, what do you fucking do if someone's trying to touch your girl and you're not a fighter? Yeah. Like, at that time, I was like, I wouldn't want anything to do with it. So, that was my 2 experiences clubbing. Fucking sucked.
I always hate the clubbing experience where it's all the time at the bar.
Yeah.
And you're just like, I'm just waiting in line for a drink. Yeah. waiting in line for a drink and you'll accidentally like maybe like knock someone. Like they'll either be like, what? And they'll be like, you right, man? It's like, oh, because I fucking meant to do that. Or option 2, there's a girl there and you accidentally like nudge them and they're like, what are you doing? It's like, just sign up for a drink. It's like, I've got a boyfriend. Like, what?
Good for you.
Where did that come from? Like, I wasn't asking.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Man,
I hate that shit, man.
We know a club that's local to us. Well, I mean, it's technically a club where people go there looking for just a fight. They just want to fight.
Yeah, I never got that mentality.
I never understood it. And people go out with friends and they're looking just to start something. Saw heaps of fights with the club we used to go to, and I can't understand how you would enjoy that or in any way that's fun.
I feel that's genuine. Sorry, I just thought of like a group band. I'm not sure. That clicked in my brain. Janoskians. You genuinely had like people trying to be like them. It's like, let's just take the piss on a night. Which, don't get me wrong, I love taking the piss, having a dance, like on the dance floor, when people like getting like real serious, like maybe like they're shuffling or whatever, and then there's just me, and I'm like this sort of thing. Like I love doing that shit. But then there's just I don't know, man. Like it's so weird. Like when you go out and you go clubbing, there's so many different characters and creatures about.
Mate, there's some fucking creeps out there. Yeah, there's some absolute crap. I never understood the type that if you saw maybe, let's say they're not even in a relationship, someone hooking up with another person, someone trying to then get in with the girl, like mid, like it's trying to get. I was like, what are you doing? Do you really want their seconds to start off with? And also, if they're in a relationship, it's just so disrespectful.
Correct.
Now, so that was my idea of clubbing, those 2 nights out. Then I had a night out where I was like, oh, okay, I'm dancing. And a really cute girl comes up to me, like really cute. And I didn't have the confidence back then to like go up to girls. And I think one time earlier that night, I was dancing. I saw a girl next to me and I just like put my hand on her back. I was like, I think you're really pretty. Like, that was literally it was that.
Oh no.
It was just like, thanks. And that's it. And I was like, I'm never hitting on another girl again. And you would know in a club, it's the worst way to go.
And it's always then like the group of mates as well that like look at you and like laugh. And you're like, oh.
If anyone,
she's actually Stacey. No, Stacey's leaving with us. It's like, really?
But I called her pretty, mate. If anyone look, what I've learned, I don't go out clubbing anymore. But if you ever want to get in with a girl, never ever go out with that intent. You'll always have a bad time.
And don't fucking stop falling for the, oh yeah, if you buy me a drink. Because that never fucking works, ever.
It never, yeah.
You end up just losing more money and then you'll always be like, why the fuck do I get that chick a drink?
Yeah, no shit. So never do that. Never buy the girl a drink. If she asks you to buy her a drink,
especially if
walk away.
If that's her, if she leads with that.
Yes.
Like,
walk away.
If you've at least maybe been like talking for like, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes and all that, getting to know, then like, all right.
Then offer to buy them a drink.
Then it's like, all right, do it that way. But
definitely, because
don't lead with that.
If you have a girl that's doing that, I'm telling you now, I remember I knew girls where they would literally have, we know the exact same ones, $16 in their bank account. And then at the end of the night, I'm looking at them and they are off their head. And I'm thinking, like, how did you afford it? It's like, because she went from guy to guy to guy to guy. And now she's got about 6 guys slowly following her around the club and keeping their eye on her to try to make another move. So it happens all the time. Never just offer a girl a drink if you really like her, but never, if they say, buy me a drink, never do it. Oh, that's what I was going to say. If you're at least trying to get in with a girl, it's all about confidence. I don't care. Doesn't matter if you fail. It's also a numbers game. And that's one of the biggest things that is really hard to overcome. Be okay with being rejected. But one thing I fucked up with when I would try to get in with girls at a club, I would think about how I'm going to make the move, And I'd spend 30 minutes thinking about how I'm going to make a move on one girl. Just go up, confident as hell. Have fun.
No, why not? Like,
you don't even need to be in your group. Just have fun, be the life of the party. Do not care what anyone thinks.
Get out on the dance floor, have a dance, because people will be attracted to that in chat. Because they'll be like,
Definitely.
look at that guy having fun.
Definitely. That,
Like-
yeah, 100%.
Like, well, who cares what it's Katy Perry kissed a girl?
Yeah.
Stop sitting with your boy. Get out there. Bust a move. Have some fucking fun. People are attracted to that because they're like, oh, look at him. He doesn't care.
Anytime,
Like, sort of
anytime
thing.
I
And then-
hooked up, it was from that. It was from
Like,
just being
you-
stupid,
Yeah,
having
just
fun.
put yourself out there.
Yeah.
Again, a lot easier said than done.
It definitely
obviously.
is a lot
Like,
easier said than done. But yeah, it just be confident and if fucking be prepared to get rejected. And when you get rejected, go on to the fucking next one. Because sometimes I guarantee that girl, as the night goes on, will be like, "Why hasn't he come back to me yet?
Yeah.
Why hasn't he?"
Yeah, that's
See?
very true.
He's actually grinding up with another girl. They notice that. I'm telling you right now.
That's very true. Plus, if the club isn't a local club, realistically,
What have you got to lose?
when the fuck will you ever see him again?
Definitely.
Like, really? So you the odds are in your favour.
Yep.
It might not feel that way, but trust me, the odds are in your favour.
You're 100% right. Now, what happened to me was I was at this club, I was dancing, and a girl came up to me, right? And I was dancing normally. I wasn't being super confident. I wasn't trying to flirt. I was just dancing normally with a mate. This girl comes up to me and starts putting her hands like around me, on me, everything, and starts dancing. When the first time it happens, it throws you completely, and you are in your head like there's no tomorrow. Also, I wasn't drunk, so that was the worst.
That's big.
And it was it worked out that I wasn't drunk because this is what happened. I'm dancing with this girl, and I'm trying to grind. I'm trying to learn to grind in the moment.
Jump on it, do it.
I've got YouTube out behind it, trying to how to grind.
Hey guys, welcome to my brand new YouTube video.
1.5 speed, come on. I accidentally watched that weird girl who's like, "This is how you dance in Australia." You know that one? She's like, boom, boom.
Hands around your waist, sure they just see up.
People need to watch this one. There's a lot of dancing going on.
So much dancing.
Don't take any of our dancing advice, though.
Or take our advice.
So I'm with this girl, and she starts grinding up on me. And next thing I know, we're kissing. And I'm like, holy shit. Because that would have been maybe like the fourth girl I've ever kissed.
Nice.
Yeah. So I'm not even double.
Luke kisses girl.
Yeah. So we're making out, and I'm like, okay, this is awesome. Like, a girl's come up to me. Clubbing's not as bad as I thought it was.
I actually kind of like clubbing.
Yeah. And then I feel like a hand in my pocket, and I was like, what the fuck?
It's a bit odd.
And then I feel like I was one of those kids who had every fucking card under the sun in my wallet. So I was heavy. Like, I had cards I didn't need, didn't want. It just...
Here, have my card. Why, thank you. Well, it's like this thing.
Mate, it was Metcard City. And it was just, it was just full. And I obviously feel my pants get a lot lighter. And I was like, fuck? No, it's not in a sexual way. I start making out, I lose my dick.
I hate when that happens. Not again.
Oh, they did teach me this. It's sexy. So I was like, what the fuck? So I kind of stopped kissing and pull away and look around. Her friend steals my wallet. So I was the bait. They set me up so she would make out with me while their mate stole her wallet. And then they went to spread like little fucking ants. And I was like, oi!
Come over.
And I didn't grab, but I was like, oi, that's my wallet. And she like grabbed my wallet. She's like, oh, sorry. And then she hands it back to me. My dumb ass didn't realize they were friends for a second and just go back and like, can you believe that she's trying to make out? And she was trying to leave because I was trying to get. I was like sitting there. I'm like, security.
And why? Oh, we wouldn't have known them that well back then either.
Nah, I didn't. And it was so weird. They then ran out the club. So, yeah, I got a kiss, but it was
At what cost? At what cost?
That sucked. And then I pretty much didn't go clubbing for a bit. I'd go here and there for friends' birthdays, and it didn't really take off until me and you started going together and really having fun.
Touching real quick, just on the subject of clubbing, I remember I had one mate, he came out, he hated clubbing. It wasn't his scene at all. Like, at all. It was very into more like your heavy metal sort of type of music, but he's like, oh man, I'll come out for like Lee's birthday. Like it's a one only sort of thing. I reckon, I shit, he's probably in the club for all of like 15 minutes. Max got in there straight away. He's like, hate it, not a fan at all, but I'll stick it out. He didn't end up sticking it out because he ended up getting fucking vomited on. Cracked the shit. I still remember it's just like, I fucking hate this fucking place. Fuck you, I'm fucking going home. I walked out the...
He repeated that he'd been thrown up on
all the time.
8 times.
Man,
I'm like, bro, you're ruining my vibe.
You remember when I threw up on my own shoes before we went out clubbing one time?
No.
Oh, maybe we weren't there with I remember I threw up on my shoes one time before we went out. I had way too much Moscato beforehand. And I was like, fuck. Because obviously the smell.
Yeah.
So I'm like fucking wiping the shit out of my shoes and like the grass and like all that like paper towel. I'm like, I'm just going to have to fucking accept it and just walk in and all that. I remember being on the dance floor with like a few mates and people like, oh, it smells like vomit. It's like someone's and I was like, oh, that's got to suck. Who's done that? I did not have the heart to be like, yeah, fuck, that's me.
Mate, I will end it there because it's so far in. I never, ever do toilet talk. I don't, mate, I have had a girlfriend for like a couple years, a year, like 8 months. Here, I've had a range of different time frames with a girl. I've never, ever farted in front of one. It's just not, I never. Oh, I don't know why. How I've grown up. Toilet talk isn't me. I've got mates who, that's all they talk about with their girlfriend. It's funny to them or whatever. That's fine. Mate, how fucking horrific is it when someone farts in a club?
Yeah.
It's so disgusting.
Because you're like, fuck, if I move, it's going to look
you
like
never want to look like,
Yeah, but if I stay, then I'm at a loss as well. You're like please help me.
Usually when people scatter, you then see that it's some dude, very sweaty hair, like a bit overweight, probably wearing a shirt with like a car on it as well. Like jeans ripped, one of those wallets that has a chain on it.
It's still the Velcro. I hate if it doesn't sound of Velcro, man. Does my head in. It actually makes my skin fucking crawl.
We'll end it there. What me and Lee said as well, to anyone where it's confidence is key, if you fart in a club and you get caught, forget confidence is key. Go home.
Confidence is key.
Go home.
But
You've lost.
But don't be overconfident though, because no one likes that either.
You've lost the night if you do that. Especially, I've seen girls be like, who the fuck is that? And like the guy getting caught just be like, you are never hooking up with anyone that has been here tonight.
Yeah, correct. Come back next week, mate. Try again.
And wear a mustache or something.
I'll wear a mustache.
He does it again the next week.
But with the mustache this time.
The next week he does it again with glasses on.
Get the monocle.
Sombrero the other week.
Top hat.
Fucking hell. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. That's Morokaii with 2 eyes, and we'll see you in the next one.